I'm so excited to be here at Mystic Seaport. I am. I've never been here. And it's so easy to get here.
It is.
And it's such a beautiful primo location. We're here with Dan McFadden, and he's from Mystic Seaport, and he's going to give us a tour because he knows everything.
Well, I know almost everything about this place. And there's a lot to know, and that's the key thing. We're a museum, but we're a lot more than that. We're here for families. We're trying to make a connection and teach people about America's maritime heritage, and we do it in many, many different ways.
But now there are people performing live when we walked in.
Yeah, they're doing Moby Dick in minutes right behind you.
That is so cool. And I see lots of kids and lots of people. So it's more than a museum. Tell us a little bit. What does that mean?
Well, as I said, we're trying to make a connection with America's maritime heritage. So we have the Charles W. Morgan, our 1841 whale ship. That's an artifact. You can go on board and touch it and see it.
We're going to do that later.
We're going to do that later. You can walk around the village and you can see craftspeople and tradespeople doing what they did to keep the Charles W. Morgan afloat and at sea. And we have formal exhibits where you can go in and see tremendous art, you can see artifacts from the past, and you can see movies, you can do all sorts of different things. So we try to touch people in very different ways.
Let's go on this tour and check out the seaport.
Yes, please show us around.
Thanks.
Oh, wow.
So this is our newest exhibit, Voyaging in the Wake of the Whalers, which is a new take on the story of whaling in America. So we start with Native Americans, and we go all the way to the present day, where of course we're not hunting whales, we're watching whales and conserving them. So we've really updated the story.
It's gorgeous on the scrim, and listen to the sounds. Can you hear it?
So what's this here, Dan?
This is a set of teeth from a sperm whale.
Teeth.
And if you notice, teeth. These are real whale teeth.
They don't look very sharp.
No, they're not. In fact, right now, if you think, that's a whole jaw right there. But notice how rough they are. This is what they were like naturally.
Love the globe.
Globe's a big favorite. So this is actually we're projecting 3 different movies up inside this globe. And yeah, you're right, this is just cool. It's fun to hear this, see the stories, and see it in such a different way. Each one of these figureheads has a story to tell. And I think that's why people really like it. This is one of people always comment about this exhibit. Sort of put yourself in a position, you're curious about the story. Like, where was this figurehead from? What ship was it on? Where did it go?
And these are all original?
These are all original.
The real deal?
Yeah, these are all the real deal.
And if they're this big, I mean, how big is the ship?
Well, that's the key thing. Yeah, this was just a little part on the bow of a ship that may have been 300 feet long. One of my favorites is the one right over your shoulder here, which is Donald Mackay. So he was a famous shipbuilder in Boston, and this is on a ship that was named after him in 1855. Went around the world, was wrecked off the Cape Verde Islands, and actually was left outdoors for many years until she came here. So it's been restored. It's just cool. You think of where this figurehead has been, it's pretty amazing.
More places than me.
Yeah.
For sure.
So here we are in our 19th century seafaring village. We actually recreated this here. In the 1950s, we brought historic buildings that were at risk of being torn down or destroyed and brought them here. So we could recreate a village set in the 1860s. And it has everything you would need to support a ship like the Charles W. Morgan at sea.
Yeah.
So we've got a shipsmith, we've got a cooper, we've got a printer, a ship's carver, we've got a sailmaker, we've got a rope walk. We've got everything you needed to support life at sea. And you can come and check it out.
Dan, thanks so much.
Oh, my pleasure.
This is just the beginning. There's a lot more to see. I'm going to check out more. Tom's going to go check out the Charles Morgan.
That's right.
This has been great. Thanks so much, Dan.
Anytime. Thank you.
All right.
See you, Tom.
Bye-bye.
See you, Dan.
Have fun.